it's Diane Vivas here. We're at Pure Austin at Quarry Lake. We're going to be doing a fit set, and for this month we're going to bump it up a notch. I'm going to show you how to actually load the movement patterns in all 4 movements in different ways to really increase the intensity. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with a lower body movement, go upper body, rotary stability rotation, and then we're going to finish with a locomotion movement. And John Barr here from here at Pure Austin is going to be helping us out doing the demo. Okay, so the first one is actually a combination movement. We're going to focus on lower body, but we're going to have John in an overhead press where he's really got to get a nice packed shoulder position, full extension overhead with the dumbbells, loading with the dumbbells. He's going to go into a forward lunge, and as he does that, he's going to do an alternating press. So that lunge is going to have to hold nice and solid at the bottom while he's doing the press. That isometric is going to really bump up the intensity. Then he's going to push back off the heel, and we'll show him one more time. Maintaining that overhead press, nice static motor control on the upper body. He's going to go into an alternating movement where he really pulls down and actively pulls down on that dumbbell, pressing it back up, pushes through the heel on the front foot, and then we'll finish the movement just like that, okay? And so the next movement, movement number 2, is focusing on the upper body, but again, we're going to load it a little bit differently. This is a stability rotation push-up. And with the stability rotation push-up, he's going to have to set himself up in a nice position here, right underneath the chest, to where he's going to go down into a push-up, and then he's going to press up into a rotational movement, keeping that dumbbell close to the body, finishing all the way with a nice hip turn, nice T position. He's keeping the hips nice in alignment from the shoulder, hip, all the way down to the ankle, and then he's going to bring it right back down, and then going into a push-up. He's going to come back up on the other side, nice position all the way through, nice T position, maintaining that. This really loads that movement. You can try it with body weight if the dumbbells are too much. All right. Great job. All right, so now for the third movement, we're really looking at rotary stability, and what that means is we've got a lot of different rotation around the shoulder, around the torso, and around the hips that we may or may not want. So the first step is stabilizing the movements with the hips and torso. We're going to use an unstable environment, creating that stability challenge with the stability ball. And what John's going to do is he's going to lift one leg just above the stability ball and really create that unbelievable challenge of doing a knee tuck on a single leg, which is very difficult. You really got to maintain that stability. Go ahead and press it back out, John. He's going to basically alternate and switch legs. Going to the opposite side, you can see that nice knee tuck, flat back position, full extension on the opposite leg. This really makes him control that rotational stability. Go ahead and press it back out. And you'll just alternate going from left and right. Make sure you have the shoulders and the hips maintaining that stability all the way through the movement. Excellent, good job right there. So for the last one, especially because we're trying to bump up that intensity, we can do balance or locomotion, and we're going to use the jump rope to really focus on that locomotive movement and really bump up the intensity with the plyometric. And so that fourth movement, John is basically just going to do however you like. You'll see John's going to use an advanced version where he really gets some good knee tuck and hip knee lift, getting good hip flexion, and he's really going to make sure he's got a soft landing in between each with a lot of control. Good job. Just like that. What you can do if you need to, just use a little bit less of a knee tuck, stay a little bit closer to the ground, lessen the impact if you need to. Start out with both feet. You can do alternating all those jump rope movements you can play with on that last movement. All right, thank you so much, and we'll see you next month.